Alright guys, I've gone and completed the brand new Marcus Rashford evolution, and the question is whether or not this card lives up to the rest of the cards that are currently meta on FC24 and how does it compare to some of them. Okay boys, today we've got ourselves a brand new Marcus Rashford evolution, and honestly I'm excited to give it a proper go because obviously I've only played with it as I've evolved it. I haven't actually played a game with it at max level now, which I have got now. As you guys can see, I played 11 games with this and I scored 15, got 7 assists, and I did all of it in all of it in the FUT Champs qualifiers. So it took me 11 games. So I did the full 10 games, and then I did one on Rivals just because I needed to get the last win. And I think I went 8-2 and I slapped people up left, right, and centre. And I'm not going to lie to you, right? This evolution, in terms of difficulty to complete, fairly straightforward. Like you see, I've done it in 11 games, and because it's Marcus Rashford, he has great, like near perfect work rates, good height. He's fast, he's got a good shot, he can dribble, 5-star skills. He genuinely doesn't feel like a card where, I know that sometimes you do an evolution and the card is so low, like in terms of the starting point, that it can be quite difficult and want to try and get it done. But honestly, this Marcus Rashford card is totally different. I really didn't have an issue with him. I paid 11,000 coins just because he's currently extinct. I had one, but I think I put it in an evolution or like into an SBC, sorry. But I think in terms of players, I think Marcus Rashford is probably one of those cards that everyone's wanted an evolution for. And now, especially with a bit of the hype, because he scored that banger against City. I think he scored against Liverpool now in the FA Cup. And honestly, it's a great card to use, like even as I've evolved it. So the question is, how good is this Evolutions card? And does it compare realistically to the rest of the meta? Obviously, as you can see, my rest of the team that I'm running is pretty straightforward. I do need to bring back Maldini. But normally, David Ginola is the one that's starting there. But if you look, besides pace, Ginola is better than him at everything. So the question is, can he make a claim to keep Ginola out of the squad? Obviously, for me, as an Arsenal fan, Henry's never leaving the team. We got ourselves Petit and Alex Scott as well. We got some other boys on the bench, you know. We got ourselves Ginola, Bola. Even that Hoyland card, if you want a review on the Hoyland, I don't mind doing that. Or if there's anyone on the bench and stuff that you want to see a review for, or anyone in the main squad, make sure to leave it in the comments down below. But anyway, boys, let us jump into our first game with this brand new Marcus Rashford. Okay, boys, here we go. Right, let's go. Let's cook. Oof. Team of the year, Bright, Bergkamp, Soloff. Ooh, that's Soloff. And Ronaldinho as well. Soloff looks really good, and I really want to try it. Is that another card that we need to go try? Ariel plus shit. Ooh, I really could just change them in. Like, oh, there we go. First break. Marcus Rashford finds Ronaldinho. Little Elastico. Bang. There we go. 1-0. Easy thing. Ronaldinho, man. You already know he's never going to miss a chance like that. Henry. Ronald. Oh, Bruno. That is dirty from Bruno. 2-0. Bruno, can he find his teammate? Can Marcus Rashford get on the score sheet? Bang! Of course he can. The power shot with him is so good, honestly. He genuinely makes you feel like it never got nerfed. And there you go. 3-0. Marcus Rashford. Banging that one top bins. And there we go. 3-0, boys. 3-0. And I'm not going to lie to you. One game done and dusted. We'll move on to the next one. Nice and easy. Didn't even take us like 10 minutes. So. Okay, boys. Game number 2 with Marcus Rashford. Let us see how we do. This guy's got himself... Oh, he's got a Marcus Rashford. Is it the new Evo? I don't know, actually. I didn't see his squad properly. I guess we'll find out when the time comes. Ronaldinho. Rashford's away. Rashford! Oh, he's just put that wide. Anyway, half-time, 0-0. Not really a lot to write home about. We've had a couple of chances, really, but nothing crazy. Rashford hit that one that went wide, but other than that, nothing really to report. So let's just jump straight into the second half. Fuck's sake. How is that just slipped past? Like, everyone's just, like, easily just run through. Marcus. Oh, I've just fucking chipped it. What am I doing?
Marcus Rashford! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! This is what he does!
Fucking hell, man. Ronaldinho can find Thierry Henry. Top striker, call him Thierry! Big defenders, don't scare me. Come on. Thierry, come on. Brilliant stuff. 2-1. Absolutely class from Marcus Rashford that game. I know I didn't really speak a lot at the end just because I was just focusing on getting the win. But honestly, the Marcus Rashford card, again, showing its worth with a brilliant goal to get us back in the game. But because there wasn't a lot really in that, I'll show you. I'll do one more game, and then we will call it that, and we'll talk about this card. Right, game number 3, Buenos Aires FC. Lieberfeld, that is a solid squad. And Jairzinho up front. Very good team, though. Very, very good team. But hey, we don't get scared by teams, so you know what? We've got a fucking good team of our own, so let's just go and show what we do. How we've already been split, I do not know. But Jairzinho scores early on for him. Marcus Rashford, can he do something? Flip-flaps in, out, in, out. Bang! Of course, got to hit him with the celebration. Look, inside flip, hit him with the elastico, into the reverse elastico. Go out to in, into out. And bang. Rashford on the left foot. And Jairzinho scores again. Can we hit this top bins? Oh, I've just hit the outside of the post. Marcus Rashford. To Henry. To equalise. Brilliant. Come on. Beckham. Cut back to Henry for the finish. 3-2. There we go. Brilliant. And Rashford can finish that off. 4-2. Nice little Trevella for no reason. I wanted for a fly finish, but hey, I'll take whatever we get, really. This guy's going to be fuming.
2,000 years later.
Oop, he's disconnected. Okay, boys, so you've seen what the Marcus Rashford card is about, really, in those handful of games that we played. So, basically, to put it quite simply, this Marcus Rashford card, I think, if you've got a Marcus Rashford now, or you've got the ability to try and get a Marcus Rashford, I think you do this Evo, because even if you don't plan to start him in your team, off the bench, this guy will make an impact. Rapid makes him feel so much quicker than his base card. The power shot just feels so good, especially when you consider the added boosts that you're going to get from the evolution. Plus the fact that he's got the... I've got finisher on him, so it makes him 99 finishing. He's got 97 attack position, 99 shot power. The long shots are 82, but I don't feel like that's really too much of an issue. The dribbling is really good. I do think that the balance you could, if you wanted to go engine, I don't think there's anything wrong with that as well, because I think the shooting's quite decent anyway off the bat. But the only negatives I would say about this card are the 3-star weak foot, which I think in a game now where a lot of players have like 4 or 5-star weak foot. Granted, the only reason why I'm pointing this out, right, is because he hasn't got Trevella. So he can hit a Trevella, not a problem when it's like on that near side, and he hasn't got finesse shot either. So it means that when you are trying to get those shots away off that left-hand side or cutting in off the left, you have to make sure that you're getting it correctly. Otherwise, it's just not going to... It might end up not going in more than it will. The other con I will say is the heading. I didn't really get any opportunities to... Well, when I was whipping the ball in, he's not too bad in the air because he's got good jumping. I think it's 89. But, I mean, in terms of actually, like, winning headers and scoring headers, you saw, like, in my team, he doesn't even go in the box. He'll just sit outside on corners waiting for a power shot. If you get a power shot from a corner, sick. But he's not he's not a header of the ball. So I wouldn't be trying to run your aerial, like your whip cross pullbacks in and trying to knock it in constantly. He would probably win you a header or two, but I wouldn't say that's what he's there for. This guy is literally pure pace and power. Power shots, skill moves. If you enjoy that kind of vibe, which is why I really like him as a player on this game, like at least this evolution. So I would say, honestly, the evolution's free as well, so I think realistically for 12k that you'll probably pay to do this card, and because it's so easy to complete, I'd say this is a must-do SBC. I'm going to give it a must-do evolution. This is going to be a 9.5 out of 10 card. I'm not going to say it's perfect, because I still think it could be improved with better heading and better weak foot, but honestly, I think in terms of what you get for a Marcus Rashford card, for the first Marcus Rashford evolution that we've had, and one that's been anticipated for ages. I think this is a card that you have to go and complete. So anyway, guys, if you want me to compare him to any other players in terms of quality, I'm going to say he's just below the Donyell Malen evolution. So you've got Malen and then you've got Rashford. Because I think Donyell Malen, because he got the 5-star weak foot, 5-star skills, he was different gravy. He was basically a mini R9. I will say, though, that the playstyles on this are better than that Malen card. So, realistically, if you told me that you were going to go play him and Malen up front, I would not bat an eye. I'd say that's a great front line. But anyway, boys, with that being said, make sure to go check out U7 Buy. Link is in the description down below. Probably already plugged it at the beginning of the video. And with that being said, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. And let me know if there's anyone else you want me to do. But other than that,